MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. David Wells gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Marcus Semien is retired to kick off the inning. Tony Kemp is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Wells, 30 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Tommy La Stella stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Frankie Montas gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First offering on its way. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you can win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, 1 count, here's the pitch. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
First delivery to him on the way. Tino Martinez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Shot toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
At the plate now, Jose Canseco. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
2-0.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul. 2-1. From the stretch. Carter, the runner at third. Martinez at second with 1 away. Full count now, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Raines is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And he fouls this one off. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 38th home run of the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Standing in now, number 39.
The designated hitter.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground for Semien at short. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Allen waits on it, and that ends the inning. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
The right fielder, Steven.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0-for-8. Pulls the string on that one strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bouncer to the left side. Boggs fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. A's are gone and ordered. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now in the box, Jorge Posada. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jorge Posada.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
2-2. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the ship. And there's 1 down now.
The third baseman, Wade.
Stepping up to the plate, Wade Boggs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Right side, hit hard. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
In now, Derek Jeter. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Boggs rounds third and is digging for the plate. Jeter is on his way home. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Number 40.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there.
That ball went out.
Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 33.
Next for New York, Jose Canseco. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
So now to the plate, Tim Raines, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. 3 runs already home here. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at you.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 2. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Popped him up. Martinez is there for it. 1 down.
Batting it.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Pinder. First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Austin Allen is in with 2 away here, as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1-2-3 go the A's. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 39. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Still 2-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Posada is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box, Wade Boggs.
Wade.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. He's set and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
This pitch is popped up. Chapman has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Digging in now, Marcus Semien back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The batter, number 5.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Here's Tommy LaStella now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Into the box now, Joe Carter. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Kemp shading to his right, 1 away.
Now back, first baseman.
Digging in, Tino Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
This year against right-handed pitching, Canseco has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 1-1 to count. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Semien. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame.
Ball one.
That misses 1-2.
1-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Canseco is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Tim Raines comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think...
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throwing to second, but the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year. At the plate now, number 39, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 39 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Alfonso Soriano is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And now the runner's trying for 3rd. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Seven runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Outside, 2-1. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Jorge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Wade Boggs would be next. Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, D-Roll, that question was answered. The green light on the 3-0 count, and he drives the run in from third.
Yeah, if you watched him step out of the box right there, he didn't even want to look down at the third base coach for fear that it might be put on. Green light special, ribby knob.
Wade Boggs is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 8 and the A's nothing. And that brings up Chad Pinder. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Pinder, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Canseco is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Into the box now. Marcus Semien 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And it's fouled away. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Tommy La Stella. Yes, he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. A's strand a couple. Still 8-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He singled his last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Into the box. Now, Joe Carter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tino Martinez. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball, 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And the pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
First offering on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but in 7th inning, ready to roll. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Ball even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So striding in, Stephen Piscotty. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A ball and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Ready for another shot now. Ramon Laureano 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Reams is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jose Canseco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball. And now here's the pitch. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's fouled away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. So coming to the plate, Tim Reams will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, number 39, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now back, second baseman.
Stepping in, Alfonso Soriano. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Petit typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. The Yanks leave 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. So that brings up the 0.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Mike Stanton will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Now here it comes.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes.
Ball.
takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Chad Pinder stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still 8-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jorge Posada.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that's by him. It's 0-1. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Swing and a miss as Posada's gone for the first out. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher. You think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Piscotty is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Joe Carter. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The 0-1.
That's the ball.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Allen. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees, as it remains an 8-0 ball game. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Marcus Semien, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Off the plate, ball one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
That's inside.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Tony Kemp. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
So now to the plate, Tommy La Stella. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. The New York Yankees earn their 109th win, best in the division. David Wells gets his league-leading 22nd win as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Frankie Montas was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line.